10,000. Good idea. Hi everyone, welcome back to Code with Hood tutorial. In the last video we talked about how do we treat text within a program. This video is about practicing something with text classification, in this case sentiment analysis. 3 classes: positive, neutral, negative. And as you have seen today, I have 10,000 data from restaurant reviews to classify into those 3 classes. So subscribe and let's jump to the computer, or ChatGPT. Yes, it will generate our code for us. So there we are in front of our ChatGPT window. And before we dive in, let's look at the prompt or the query. First, I define the role. You are a helpful data scientist and you will support text classification, and use this site as a reference. This website is in the Hugging Face directly and it is written by Federico. Next, we explain what data to use. This dataset can also be found in the Hugging Face website. It has examples of tweets and then class label. For example, this one, "My boss is bullying me," is obviously negative. And to use this dataset, we can go to Use Dataset and copy this snippet. Next, we define what we want in each cell, because we want to use a notebook so that we can run in Google Colab. And why Google Colab? Well, it has a free GPU quota usage. So let's paste all this code to Google Colab. There we are. Google Colab. But before we run anything, we will change the runtime to the GPU. And the next step is to run every cell. By the way, I had to make some changes. I will explain some in this video, but the updated code is right down in the description below. I had some issue with the training, and apparently it's because with the 1DB API key, I didn't know what was it. But anyway, the thing I don't know is I don't have one. So I had to change report to none to say I don't want to report anything to 1DB. And once I do that, I can successfully train the model. I have set it to 3 epochs and I have kept the data to 5,000 rows, just as I have explained in the ChatGPT earlier. And now the model is training. It's time for a break. I'm back. So it has successfully run the training of the model, and now it is time to evaluate it. So we use the testing datasets partitions and we can evaluate those. And next is to use the restaurant datasets. So let's have a look at the restaurant dataset. It has been found in Kaggle. The only column we are interested is the review. However, we also have the rating. So technically I could have used the label as the rating, but for more fun, let's pretend that nothing exists, just the reviews. So we load everything in the reviews, but I had a small issues. Yes, GPU usage. Apparently I'm using too much GPU. I don't know why this happens. I tried to deleting some useless variables that I didn't need it anymore and trying to refresh it, but it was still the same. And my final solution was quite pretty dumb, but it was just about capping the data. Yes, I was capping the data to 500 rows. For example, from 0 to 500 or from 500 to 1000 in order to classify the text with the model I have just trained. But obviously, in the updated code, you will see that I have added a for loop that will do just partition by partitions and build a final data frame with the restaurant reviews and the labels. And that marks the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you would like some other natural text processing task, just as we have done it. Interested by the theoretical idea of NLP, I recommend that you watch this video where I explain the basics of natural language processing as well as its evolution. Otherwise, keep coding and I will see you in the next video.